Yeah, good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. How do you introduce yourself?
Yeah, my full name is Ratheesh SV, but you can call me with my first name, Ratheesh.
Okay, Ratheesh, can I have your passport?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Okay, Rajesh, tell me something about the health facilities available in your hometown.
In my hometown, enough health facilities are available. When we talk about hospitals, enough number of hospitals are there. Even one or two multi-specialty hospitals are also there. And when we talk about other facilities, gyms and health clubs are also popular.
Okay. Do most youngsters wish to become doctors in your country?
Yeah, a doctor's profession is always an interesting profession for the youngsters. After their secondary education, sometimes students think about giving an entrance exam and they just go for MBBS. Similarly, in other professions also we can see the same kind of interest.
Okay. Do you often read newspapers?
Yeah, I sometimes I spend some time on reading newspaper. I'm not a regular reader though. Sometimes when when I have so much time, I just read some newspaper.
Okay. Which do you prefer reading, newspaper or magazine?
Newspaper and magazine, both are my choice. But when I talk about magazines, I don't have that much time to spend reading all the articles in the magazines. Sometimes only I just go through a magazine. Most of the times I get updated with the help of newspapers.
Okay. How old were you when you first started reading newspaper?
Exactly, I don't remember. Still, I think I must have started reading newspaper when I was second or third standard, because that time and also now I always follow my father, and my father is always a regular reader of newspaper. So I must have started at third or fourth standard.
Do you prefer to read domestic news or international news?
Mostly I read domestic news. I always get updated in terms, regarding my own country. Similarly, since I have been doing IELTS and I have planned to go abroad, and this is a global scenario, so sometimes I go through the international stories as well.
So, in this second part of this interview, I will give a cue card to you. So your cue card question is interesting part of your country or a place that is interesting in your country. Okay. So which is that place? If you have gone there, and explain the specialities of that place. Okay. So this is your question, and I will give a piece of paper and you can take 1 minute.
Can you start?
Sure, but your time is not up.
Okay.
Are you ready for start?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. So, yes, start.
Yeah, India being a geographically diverse country, a lot of interesting places are there. But for this occasion, I would like to consider Amritsar, where the Golden Temple is located. The city is a huge city. A lot of things are there to mention. Still, I'm going through the important things only. The temple is located in the middle of the city. It's a very big temple. When we go into the temple, we can see, it means there is a boundary. When we go inside the boundary, we will see a pond in the middle of which the actual temple is located. The temple is fully in golden color. When I asked the authorities and other people there, they told me that it is covered with gold. and a lot of people come there. We always see a similar kind of crowd inside the temple. People do different kind of activities there. Some people meditate, some people pray the God. So I spent much time there. I felt a different kind of peaceful atmosphere there. In the pond, I saw a different several species of fish, and they were all in different colors. And I spent much time over there. Whenever I go there, I spend much time there. Then behind this temple, a historically important place also is there, which is called Jallianwala Bagh, where the massacre, it was in the history of India. The massacre took place. It was before 1947. I don't remember exactly which year it was. There is a museum built to commemorate the place. So whenever I go there, I always visit this museum also, where different photos, different things used at that time, such things are kept. And I once upon a time, when I visited there, I could get an opportunity to talk to a foreigner. He was actually from Ukraine. He was much confused when he came.
Do you think cities worth visiting is also suitable to live in?
Not all the cities. When we consider some of the cities, I have gone to Shimla. It's a city, but because of the extreme climate situation, I don't think it is suitable for people to live. Similarly, in desert areas, I have seen different places which are worth seeing, worth visiting, but they are not suitable to live.
What is important for a place to be suitable to live in?
Yeah, for a place to be suitable for being, to accommodate people, it should be having the basic facilities. The climate also should be good. The environment, even the most polluted cities are not, preferred by people.
Okay. What are the benefits of living in rural areas?
In rural area, mostly people want to have to live in a peaceful atmosphere, and what the village area can offer is exactly the same, because in village areas, less number of people are living. Trees are much more. It is always windy there. A lot of birds and animals are there. So I think a village area offer a good kind of living atmosphere.
Is urbanization a good thing or bad thing according to you?
Urbanization as a whole, we can say it's a bad thing, because it causes a lot of problems. But from individual perspective, it's always good, because people want to have some facilities in their life. For example, they want to educate their children, and in village areas they don't find enough number of schools. Because of that only, they just migrate to urban areas. But when people come to urban area in large scale, the urban area become overcrowded, and it creates a lot of nuisance. For example, pollution, traffic congestions. So I think all these problems are also there.
Okay, so that is the end of your interview. So
okay, thank you, ma'am.
you.